Netflix denied Meg's plea for removing her Curtsy scene from Sussex doc. Delete your project is the best choice. Recently, per Neil Sean, Markle has had a light moment and wants this scene cut from their series on the next round of streaming edits. Sources who worked with the duo on this project said they thought this scene would showcase her lighter side. However, according to the Netflix staff member, Meghan has requested that the scene in which she is sluggish to tease having to bow to the Queen be removed immediately in the next round of streaming edits so that the Duchess may regain her image in the eyes of Americans. The insider revealed that the Duchess's request has been denied. The only reason she would want it removed is because she suddenly had an epiphany and realizes it makes her look bad. The time to remove it was before those who watched it. Better yet, have some respect for Her late Majesty the Queen, the woman who gave you fame, status, an amazing opportunity, and took you into her family, even though she knew who and what you were. You shouldn't have done such an egregious act or changed the beautiful words of her Ascension Speech to Empire 2.0 in an attempt to make her look racist to a generation of young people who didn't know her for her historic reign and the fact that she was a real feminist who was respected by everyone but you and your dimwit traitor husband. Attempting to remove these disgusting acts is similar to closing the barn door after the horses have run off. Too late. You and your husband are a special kind of intellectually devoid people. You do things in the absolute reverse after the damage has already been done, all the while thinking you're the smartest people in the room. We will select your projects instead of repairing it. Traitors don't deserve privileges. The news came as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reportedly canceled the party at the last minute earlier this month after media reports about them left them furious. The pair was believed to be planning a party with friends to mark July 4th. Gazebos that had already been set up in the garden of their Montecito home had been removed when Meghan instructed the planners to call it off. As per a source, Harry and Meghan were angry at rumors by the media that their business deal with Netflix was under threat. They had a huge party planned at their home, which they canceled just 3 days out. The source told New Magazine, adding to the pair was left with no choice but to cancel. These rumors about Harry and Meghan's Netflix deal surfaced after it was recently reported that Meghan's Spotify podcast will not be renewed for a second season. Insiders close to Spotify have claimed that the royal couple failed to meet the productivity benchmark, which was needed to receive the full payout. According to Wall Street Journal, Meghan, however, is reportedly planning to create more podcasts. After the end of the first season, Spotify was reportedly planning to release a second season. Sources close to Meghan and Harry have claimed the couple would stop making Netflix documentaries, publishing memoirs, and appear for interviews that do not speak well of the royal family. After the Spotify snub, head of podcast innovation and monetization at the streaming giant, Bill Simmons, publicly labeled Harry and Meghan fucking grifters. A source at Netflix also suggested that a large amount of money could be withheld from the pair unless they begin to pitch better ideas. Netflix was pleased to sign Harry and Meghan and is looking for some great new ideas going forward, a source told The Sun. But the remainder of the deal relies on them producing those good ideas. The deal is continually under review, which is normal for ones of this magnitude. A spokesperson for the pair has reportedly refuted claims that Netflix deal could end. But on the other hand, royal biographer Angela Levin previously lashed out at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, saying that Harry is under his wife's spell and control. The expert, in a conversation with a media outlet, claimed Meghan would be nothing if she hadn't married Prince Harry and been looked after and encouraged by the royal family. And yet she takes that so much for granted and she couldn't even add the word in. But now, according to some experts and critics, things seem to have changed as the two are going on their separate ways to find their new world after Spotify's snub.